So today we are playing a Pyromancer, and we may just have done it again. Created another triple Gooberts, but this time with the BLOODTHORNE. And also featuring King Gooberts. And with King Goobert's help, we find a way to turn our opponent's healing completely off. Meaning their big old bananas heal for 0, pineapples heal for 0, chilies, etc. All these things all heal for 0. But hey, check this run out and let me know what you think of this build. Okay, let's go and jump to some rank games with a Pyro and see just what we can do today. Okay, I'm going to be buying this broom since it's on sale. Also be buying this pocket sand, buy another flame, buy a torch here actually. And might as well finish it off with a piggy bank. With 3 gold left. Do we roll? I think we actually save our money. Be a bit of a waste to roll. Now we could have sold the piggy bank, we could have sold our pocket sand. Not the best opener here, especially since our opponent has so much value here. The frying pan is going to be doing so much DPS, but if we can inflict that blind, potentially, that poison is stacking up though. Unfortunately, actually barely. And we risked it by saving our gold. Really awesome. Now normally I'll do it like going for a burning torch, but since I've seen some blueberries here, we're going to be taking the blueberries. I'm going to be taking good old healing herbs, going to roll once. I'm going to be taking the leather bag, and I'm going to be selling 1 flame, 1 pocket sand for this big old banana. Also, molten dagger I'm going to be taking as well next round. So right now our DPS is going to be a little bit lower because we're not crafting up that burning torch. We're saving it for a magic torch, mana thirst combo. I'm going to be going for here. We'll see, is it going to be good? Typically not a combo I go too much for on the Pyro. But still, just pausing the video here very quickly just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. Pretty awesome, keeping ahead here. That being said, I'm going to sell our brooms so we can get our molten dagger in. Let's get our flames. Going to buy another flame, and I'm going to buy this helmet too. Let's roll. I'm going to waste some gold here. And we could go straight Dark Lantern here. Since we have the corrupted crystal. Seems like it would be pretty amazing. I'm going to take our blueberries for this round because the blueberries are going to be doing a hell of a lot of nothing. Let's take our corrupted crystal. Keep a banana in. Get a molten dagger going here. Molten dagger, burning torch would literally be insane damage right now. Yeah. Because it gives 2 heat, has a chance once you reach up to 12 heats. That should be scaling up more damage. And unfortunately, this spikes, this berserker, doing a little bit too much. Take this out. Got the molten dagger. Also, this piggy bank giving us extra gold while also giving us a lot of max HP is not in the scoff at here. So we're going to be taking our corrupted crystal. I'm going to be taking our stamina stack, and I'm going to craft up a burning coal here. Let's add our blueberries in to increase the speed of our banana. Let's move on straight away. We should have at least 4 heats. So our dagger should scale up 4 times. Which is going to be really awesome. Now our opponent does have the burning torch in a fanny pack, so it attacks faster with whetstones here. So potentially, unless our dagger hits again, yeah, just in the nick of time. Okay, that is Thorn up here. Okay, so that is Thorn up here, which I'm gonna have to take here because literally, it's just gonna be a massive DPS increase. Flame up, I'm not gonna go for here, so I'm gonna sell our torch then. Yeah. We're taking a stamina sack. I'm gonna be adding this back up here. Let's add our flames in. Blueberries I kinda can take out. Gonna keep this in our backpack to give us 2 heat, so our molten dagger attacks scales up a little bit more here as well. I'm gonna preserve this chili. Now Draconic Orb. Do we want a Draconic Orb? I think we let go of it for now. Although it is that big crits and it does remove spikes, so maybe, yeah, actually, probably should have took it. Even though it's 8 gold, definitely an item worth taking. We do scale up some spikes. We also get a scaling damage with our molten dagger. It does decrease our heat though. That is a bit of an issue, but still, the trade-off is massive damage. And do we want to go for Chili Goobert here? Chili Goobert would give us that heat. Well, yeah, honestly, I would love to, but I kind of have to wait around because we don't have anything we can sell to take it here. So we're going to have our healing herbs here. Going to be 1 item activation for Gooberts with our blueberries. with our 2 weapons. It's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have a lot of sustain, actually. As we scale up our spikes. Our opponent being the Reaper here. Still though. Smashing. Really smashing here. Okay, going to be taking our Chili Pepper. Now, do we actually go for King Goobert instead? I think we might actually go for King Goobert here instead. We're going to roll here. Going to roll again. We could go for Chili Goobert into King Goobert. Okay, let's go ahead and go a bit crazy here. That being said, I do want this as well. I'm going to sell a flame. Add this in for now. That is for sure. So we might as well add this in so that it has a chance to get some heats. Yeah, and also getting those gemstones is really, really awesome here. So yeah. Let's move on. Also want to keep our piggy bank in, so we're skyrocketing up our monies. However, we're facing another Pyro with that burning sword into burning torch. They're going to have a lot of DPS. They're going to be scaling up heat pretty fast here. However, we do scale up spikes. Spikes is honestly going to be super powerful again, this because more weapons equals more spike damage. Yeah, we got our life back. We're back to 5 HP. Or 5 lives. Well, I'm thinking we're probably going to go Crusader here since it's on sale for 5. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take Crusader here. Okay. BLOODTHORNE. We'll probably have to go BLOODTHORNE here. BLOODTHORNE in to Burning Banner is just incredibly awesome. Let's go ahead and do it. Burning Banner sits in here then. Actually, Burning Banner sits in here. Craft up that BLOODTHORNE. This needs to be in as well. This is regen. This is also regen. We have 4 gold left. I'm going to roll once. Looking for a stamina sack. No. There's a corrupted crystal with a phoenix. I'm going to sell 2 flames here. So we can add back in our box riches and our healing herbs. And we do probably need to add in our banana, so we could definitely have a high risk of losing here, especially going to begin this hammer dagger piercing arrow. They're going to be going for that massive crit damage, but luckily they don't have any acorn colors. They're literally just relying on this ranger bag. So we could get lucky here. Stamina completely gone. But we turn our regeneration into vampirism. And yeah, it's going to be enough. We got a lucky face in this opponent. Really awesome. Now we actually have straight up BLOODTHORNE, Chili Gooberts in to Burning Banner. So honestly, what I want to do for this round is I actually want to buy the Shield of Valor. And I want to craft up a... Do we want to craft up Sun Shield? I think we're going to settle for this anyway. Definitely want some more blueberries. Definitely want to add these in. Let's add in 1 more flame. Now we're going to still keep our piggy bank in. But this should be a lot of damage mitigation. However, this chain whip could be a bit of a problem. We do honestly keep some buffs here from Burning Banner, which is actually incredibly awesome, but also removing their buffs. So, BLOODTHORNE, Burning Banner, actually, it's going to be very close here. And honestly, they just pull ahead here. Super unfortunate. Do have Sun Shield now. We're going to switch this to this side, because that is a holy item now. So, are we finally going to get a Goobert this round? Yeah, I am going to take it here. I'm going to take this for more. Do we want more regen or do we want Poison Second? Poison Second seems like it could honestly be awesome here. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to sell another flame and I'm going to sell this little gemstone for this little fanny pack. And yeah, that's all about what we can do. I kind of want to keep this dagger actually for a bloody amulet, but unfortunately, I just kind of need to move on. We have a Goobert in our backpack, or in our inventory, not in our backpack. So we'll see. Each Soul's Leaf into BLOODTHORNE here is actually going to be quite a lot of DPS, especially increasing their attack speed. It's doing way more damage than ours. And unfortunately, yeah, just doing way too much. Okay, so I'm going to roll here. Perfect Amethyst on sale for 8. Literally insane. Super high value. Okay, so what I want to do for this round is actually to add in our Goobert down here. Now we do lose a lot of value in our fire pits. Straight up. Straight up lose a lot of value in our fire pits. But then we can add in our blueberries. We can have our molten dagger and our sun shield here. Potentially. Could be pretty awesome. We can also add this in so we lose even more value. But we get more value on our Gooberts here. That being said, I think it's time we sell our piggy bank. And actually, we're going to be getting King Goobert next round. Well, not King Goobert. We're going to be getting a King's Crown, which is going to be crafting up in King Goobert. So we're going to have double Gooberts, a lot of sustain, and we're going to keep all our buffs. We're going to also be removing our opponent's buffs with the Perfect Amethyst, with our Burning Banner. Literally, our opponents don't stand a chance, however, they are the Dark Lantern. So this opponent does stand a chance. Is it going to be enough though? Honestly, no. Okay, so we're going to buy our Glowing Crown. That is for sure. We're going to sell our banana because we're going to take this mana orb. Mana orb we're going to need for our King Gooberts here. Let's add this in. Let's sell this little gemstone and let's roll once. And honestly, not much else we can do apart from rolling on. Okay, this could be quite scary. Our opponent's going to have that massive burst Hammer Dagger Bolt. Can we heal back up? It is not looking good. We did get that invulnerability just in time. Could literally, that invulnerability came at the perfect time. Really, really awesome. Okay, so we've got our King's Crown, which is going to be straight amazing. We don't find any more gemstones, which is a sad thing though. But we're not going to want any more gemstones. We could just remove our opponent's healing completely, which I think we're going to probably do that. That being said, I kind of want to move our inventory around, so I'll be back in a second while we sort that out. But first, I'm going to be buying this Flawed Amethyst. I'm going to be buying these blueberries. Let's roll once more. Let's settle for another leather bag. And yeah, I'm going to do our inventory now, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're going to have our setup to be like this. Double Gooberts, crafting up into that King Gooberts. Molten Dagger, do we still want our Molten Dagger here? It does eat up our heat generation, so maybe I just sell this. I'm thinking very strongly about selling it. Yeah, I'm going to sell it. That is for sure. We have 7 gold. Now do we want Wolfert Singer? We haven't really increased the speed of our Bloodthorne here too much, so maybe not. I want to roll here. Okay. Bloody Amulets. Seems like it would be amazing. Do we go for another? Do we actually go for another Goobert here? Go for a Vampire Goobert. On top of all our Gooberts. We got 2 lives left. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and just be straight up crazy. Now we have to sell some things to actually get this. So I'm going to sell a bunch of flames. And a coal. Another flame. We have to sell 1 more flame here. Which is definitely, it feels bad. But Mana Orb's going to sit in here. Switch this back. And yeah, triple Goobert. Bloodthorne. We'll see how this goes. Is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? With the Burning Banner here. King Gooberts, Chili Gooberts into Vampire Gooberts. We should have a lot of sustain. Crazy, crazy amounts of sustain, especially with our Sun Shield here. We'll see now. Our opponent is the big ball of treats. Inflicting that blind, so our accuracy is going to be non-existent. So this could be pretty bad. But we do have... Actually, yeah, this is looking really... Wait a second. Hold on a minute. It's going to come down to what? We barely... What? That was a roller coaster of emotions. In one sense, it looked like we're going to win. In another sense, it looked like we're going to lose. And we actually ended up winning here. Now we're going to have to sort out this triple Goobert again. How are we going to sort this out? Okay, so we managed to get ourselves like this. However, I'm going to be changing very, very, very soon because I'm going to be buying this Gin Slam. So what I'm going to do is, where this is positioned, I'm going to be moving this over here. So we get that holy item trigger in here. And we're going to get our Jin's lamp in the dead center here. Literally being the target for all our Gooberts in the center here. That being said, our King Goobert here doesn't exactly have the highest value star slots. Our Vampiric Goobert honestly has the highest value because it is literally going to be a lot of DPS. Chili Goobert to be stacking up our heats. Mana Orb in this position because it's going to be triggering our weapon and our Jin's lamp. And yeah, all we need to find is more, honestly, items like this. 1 slots triggerable items such as blueberries, draconic orbs, and potentially even garlic because we can slot garlic in here. Yeah, so I'm going to take it. It is every 4 seconds though. We're going to go ahead and see, is this going to be good enough? We should have insane amounts of healing. Literally. We should have all the vampirism. We have that invulnerability with King Gooberts. Our opponent's healing should be reduced. However, it's looking quite scary here. And we literally insta-lost. Yeah. Insta-lost. So maybe, maybe this might not be good enough. Gonna roll. And we could settle for chili. Yeah, I'm gonna settle for chili here. And yeah, now we should have max value on our Gooberts. So we're gonna go ahead and see, is this gonna be good enough? Potentially. Our opponent does have that Staff of Fire doing massive damage. They're gonna be scaling that up pretty quickly. They do eat up our buffs. We are using up our invulnerability. We're continuing to be at full HP. And honestly, this is looking a lot better. Yeah, massive damage towards the end because we stacked about 15 heat. But let's go ahead and see. Is this going to be good enough or should we just take our points and leave? How are we going to improve this build? Honestly, more Draconic Orbs sounds amazing here. Also, actually, taking another box of riches to find more gemstones. See if we get a perfect gemstone. I know we have this one here. I'd actually rather have it in our weapon to be removing our opponent's buffs, rather than reducing their healing. However, this flawed amethyst has the same value as this perfect amethyst as if this was in an armor here. However, maybe we should do something like this and just reduce our opponent's healing by 40%, reduce our opponent's healing by 80%. 120% healing down. So we can just literally out-heal anyone. As we lifesteal back up, inflict poison. Yeah, seems amazing. Now, do we take our box of riches? I don't think we actually do. I think we move on. Looking for, honestly, just more Jin's lamps here. Yeah, straight up Jin's lamps. They have super fast trigger speeds. Our opponent look quite great. They're going to have a lot of buffs. They did a big mana explosion. They're going to be inflicting poison. Poison could honestly be one way that we lose here. We'll have to see. Yeah, especially because it does so much damage. But can we activate enough? No. Yeah, poison is our big counter here. So we bought our fanny pack. We're going to be adding in our Bloodthorne to be tagging that a little bit faster. Mana Orb sits back in here. Let's add in our flames. Just like this. Actually, what we should do is actually have this out and have these little flames here. They'll be doing a lot more. We could take a Cap Resilience for that little bit of damage mitigation early on. I'm not going to take it here. Jin's lamp. Going to sell our garlic. We take a second Jin's lamp here. And it's not even going to be facing a weapon, it's just a super fast trigger speed. It's every 2 seconds and it actually... But yeah, it's actually a lot faster because of our heat generation. I'm actually going to have our food items over here and I'm going to have our Jin's lamp in this position. Also, Goobert is a holy item as well. But we kind of need our burning banner in this position. Alternatively, we can have it here. But then we lose the value on our sun shield anyway. But yeah. 1 life left. 2 rounds to survive. Triple Goobert setup with Bloodthorne. Burning banner. Our opponents shouldn't be able to remove our buffs. We should be able to get that invulnerability. We should be able to scale up our stats. Our buffs. While keeping a full HP. Removing our opponent's healing altogether. Actually, amazing. Our only counter is poison. Literally. Honestly, I think poison is our only counter. So I'm going to take this fanny pack. I'm actually going to take these gloves and I'm going to roll here. I'm going to continue rolling. We need straight up Blood Amulet. Well, I'm going to get this stamina sack. And I'm going to add this in here. So we can make our Bloodthorne here go turbo nuts. And this could be nice here, but kind of just want our Bloodthorne to be tagging as fast as possible. So we're going to keep it like this. Now, is there any way we can take this bloody amulet? We can sell some flames, but we want to get to our crits as soon as possible, so maybe not. It is the final round, so there's no point crafting up that vampiric gloves. This is going to be our final setup. King Goobert with Blood Goobert with Chill Goobert. Actually, insane here. Reducing our opponent's healing significantly here, while also inflicting poison, while also healing ourselves back up, while also scaling our buffs here. Now, if we actually had some armor gain here, we could honestly get Jin's lamp on. So maybe, just maybe we should have took like vampiric armor or even a flutes. But we should be able to get on pretty well here. Now we do have 2 draconic orbs, so we're going to be removing our opponent's spikes. But they're going to be scaling up so much spikes that they're actually going to get that heat off super quick. But after that, they should have no more spikes. And immediately just smash them down because of those big crits. And the fight's already over. Really, really awesome here. But anyway, quick DPS check here at the very end. Bloodthorne only doing 22 DPS. But the Blood Goobert and the spikes also carrying as well. Let's go ahead and check the heals. We've got King Goobert healing for 11 per second. We've got Blood Goobert for 7.5 per second. Then we have our Vampirism, then Flawed Ruby, then Chilly Goobert. Yeah, we had so much to say in here. It's actually nuts. While our opponent had 0 healing. We literally, with these 2 here, completely stopped our opponents from healing whatsoever. Through that entire fight, they didn't heal once. So that's something that's quite interesting. But anyways, we survived 1 life left. How much rank points did we get? Plus 10. Really, really awesome. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope you keep a lookout for the next one. See you next time.